If the 90s Hindi comedy king Jaspal Bhatti would have been alive today, he definitely would have made comedy episode on the recent bad performances of Hindi films. Hello friends, I'm Ved. Since quite a few years, Hindi film industry is struggling to do well at the box office. And there are 5 reasons for it. Reason number 1, OTT platforms. Let us face it, most films in the world, including in India, are average or below average films. Before the OTT era, people used to watch these films for time pass and to get some distraction from their mundane life. But now, we can easily watch these films on our mobiles or TV screens. There is no need to spend so much money and go to the theater. And then we also have the traffic and pollution problem growing day by day in our big cities. Even the food sold in the multiplexes is expensive. Staying at home is more comfortable and we can easily order food through Swiggy or Zomato. Previously, movies used to come on TV channels months after movie release in the theater. But now sometimes even when the movie is running in the theater, it gets released in OTT platforms. Many producers, in order to recover their money faster, get pre-release deals with OTT platforms, which is ideally 2 months after the box office release of the film. But as the film performs badly in box office, the date can be preponed. Nowadays, audience is ready to wait for these average and below average films which are more or less a one-time watch and does not give any cinematic experience. Only films which give the audience larger than life effect get more footfalls in the theaters. The money spent should be worth it. For example, the films made by S.S. Rajamouli and Sanjay Leela Bansali. What is happening now in this OTT era has happened in the 80s during the VCR or video cassette recorder era.
Let me take you to 1980s, you weren't born. We were doing the same thing, what's happening to OTT generation currently. There was something called the VCR.
Right.
We weren't stepping into the cinema halls to see the films. I was getting everything on that tape.
Right.
I was getting my Hollywood serials, Hollywood films, Pakistani serials, everything I wanted, I got it on the tape. I didn't want to step out. And it used to be such a community thing because we'd bring the tape, put it, and all our friends would sit together and watch the VCRs at home. Today, people are not wanting to step out and do the same thing on OTT. When I became a journalist, I met Subhash Ghai, and he told me that in 80s when people weren't stepping out, and even they weren't stepping out to see good stories, he said what I did was I got a very good story and I decided I have to take a multi-star cast. He said I got a 70mm surround sound put in it. I got songs that were leading up to, whatever. And he says, and when he released the film was Ram Lakhan. It became a super duper hit. I stepped out and saw the film 3 times. So idea is that you recognize what it is, you understand what it is. So the bottom line is a good story, well told, with extra padding. I think it sounds very easy, and I see the Indian film industry doing very well on OTT. I just wish they'd translate the same onto the big screen.
Mumbai is the base of Hindi film industry, which is quite ironic as Mumbai is basically Marathi/Konkani region and Hindi is mostly spoken in the northern parts of the country. Many filmmakers are well settled in Mumbai and have been living there for many decades. Why would they leave their comfort zone? But at the same time, they are cut off from the realities of common man in the Hindi heartbelt. Many people say the Mumbai filmmakers are too Juhu Bandra centric. So they keep making soulless films which the people from the Hindi heartland keep rejecting ruthlessly.
But one thing, sir, you have to accept this. This might sound really harsh, but we South Indians have changed the way you look at cinema, sir, for Bollywood also. Because you guys were stuck in making films for Bandra and Juhu, but now we, Triple R, Bahubali, Animal...
No, you're wrong there.
Yeah.
It's
Jawan.
Competition from Southern Indian films. The void created by Mumbai filmmakers is being filled by the Southern Indian films. Even among these films, it is only the action films which are full of violence, cringy dialogues, and item songs that are gaining popularity in the Hindi heartland. Even many Telugu and Tamil films are failing in their own core territory. Part of the reason is OTT, the other is they are genuinely badly made films. Very high fees of the stars. Many actors in the Hindi film industry charge more than they actually deserve.
Nothing has
Dukti
changed.
Rag,
Yeah.
really. They're all
Nothing-
crazy. Crazy with a capital C. They're cuckoo, I want to tell you, many of them. Just because their two films do well, suddenly it's all me. Me, myself, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this. And then I'm like, hello, every film has a different scale. Sometimes if a budget is huge, and of course its recoveries are huge, you must pay. It's like it works ulta. There used to be a philosophy in cinema, which was like, badi picture hai, main aapko kam picture dunga. Kam paise dunga. But actually it's the ulta now. If you have a tiny film, you charge tiny, you take a back end. Nobody's work out a deal where you don't pressurize the budget, but it doesn't happen like that. It's really exhausting sitting in monetary discussions. It's embarrassing, it's exhausting, and it's really delusional.
And many a times the producer even have to take care of the actor's team. According to Anurag Kashyap, once an actor's chef charged rupees 2 lakhs per day. In the same conversation, Anurag mentioned that hair and makeup artists charge around rupees 75,000 daily. Reason number 5. English education. Many people involved in Hindi film industry are more comfortable in English than Hindi. Even regarding the script, they are more at ease with the Roman script. They are basically people born and brought up in big city called Mumbai and don't know anything about the small towns or villages in the Hindi heartland. Thank you.